Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name's Kevin, I'm a geek, you are watching Kevin the Geek, and welcome back to another episode of An Idiot Abroad. This is series 2, it is episode 3, and this time it is going on something that I think a lot of people do have on their ultimate bucket list that they'd like to do at some point, and that's swimming with dolphins. It's obviously a topic that is controversial. Some people think it's fine, others go it's exploiting, other animals and creatures. So yeah, we'll see what Carl has to say, and maybe I'll give you my thoughts at the end.
Okay, here's something. Now this is probably number one on everyone's list, right? This crops up so many times. Swim with dolphins.
When I think bucket list, I think swim with dolphins.
They're fascinating creatures. They're
No,
highly
everybody says
intelligent.
they are. Everyone says they're intelligent.
They are.
Why are you not convinced by their intelligence?
They say they're right. They say they can cure ill people.
Who says that?
That's what they do. They put ill people...
What, you mean like dolphins are training as doctors?
Yeah.
Well,
They can't even scrub up because they're flippers.
But they just say, don't they? Anyone who's ill, just stick them with a bunch of dolphins. It makes them better sometimes.
No, it doesn't. It's a wish list. It's like a little dream.
What if we told you that you were going to Australia to swim with dolphins?
Wow. What a lucky man he
Lucky
is.
boy.
Yeah, look at him.
Smiling at the thought.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, swim with
It's like
dolphins.
sometimes it's like you can understand what you're actually saying.
Yeah.
You look at it in the eyes. They're
It's almost
so...
like you can see there's a human behind them.
I'm just worried about getting a little snidey one.
There they go.
Snidey dolphin.
Get some Speedos, little white Speedos.
No Speedos.
I won't be wearing that sort of
You
thing.
don't need to, just go naked.
I won't be going naked either. It's just, that's not what it's about, is it? It's about the dolphins.
They're naked.
Wow. So the thing about the dolphins' intelligence, I think one thing which is why they're considered intelligent, if I remember correctly, it's something to do with like the mirror test, whereas there's only a few creatures that are able to see themselves in a mirror and recognize that they're looking at themselves. I believe, obviously humans, we are one of them. I believe chimpanzees, possibly gorillas are on that list as well, and dolphins are apparently on that list. There may be one or two more, but if there is, I can't remember what they are. But that's one argument for their supposed higher intelligence.
I don't know why it's meant to be that exciting. They've always annoyed me, the way people go, oh, they're intelligent and all that, and yet Rick and Steve are calling me an idiot. They're intelligent as a 3-year-old. Well, what's a 3-year-old done? Has anyone ever been blown away by something that a 3-year-old's come up with? No. They normally knock around, sticking their sticky hands on windows and stuff, annoying me. I never meet a 3-year-old and go, oh, I'd love to spend more time with them. And it's the same with the dolphin. I think I said to Ricky and Steve, if it was in the Thames, they wouldn't be that keen of jumping in there. If it was swimming with old shopping trolleys and stuff. No, it's the idea of being in Australia.
I mean, there are
I
other
don't like the
places you
idea
can
of a mega long flight. So Ricky and Steve said, all right, stop off at Thailand, have a bit of a break there, and then get another flight. So I'm not moaning about it. Thailand. Must be nice, isn't it?
What's he going to do in Thailand?
Jesus, what is going on? Is this just normal? Is this a normal day?
I think it looks like some celebration.
How do you lock the door? Straight into this after a 12-hour flight. There's buckets of clay and all sorts. And look, he's probably just trying to go to work or something. There's cakes and shit. I mean, that's mental, isn't it? I mean, it's like there's a gorilla on the roof. Cadbury's advert. It's closed off. The rope is closed off, Chris.
We're going to have to walk from here.
Of course we are.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, just there by the proper lunatics. Brilliant. I'm not being funny, Thailand's a big place. Did Steve know this was happening when he picked the hotel, or
Yes.
was this, again, part of the little niggle to just wind me up as soon as I land in a country?
New message. Received today.
Alright. Did you enjoy the traditional New Year Water Festival? That's right up your street, isn't it? Listen, while you're in Thailand, I think it would be a sin for you not to experience one of the wonders of Bangkok.
Which is...
meeting with some lady boys.
Of course!
Alright? See you later.
I nearly said it. I nearly said, knowing Ricky, he would get him to do this, to be like after he did. He met with that guy in Brazil in the first series, because he's just designed to make Carl as uncomfortable as possible. So I'm gutted I didn't say it out loud, although I was thinking it.
My mum and dad's going to watch this. If it's anything seedy, I'm not doing it. I don't mind looking, but I'm not going to start doing what they do.
Do you know what a ladyboy is?
Well, it's kind of like a tranny person, isn't it? It's like a bloke who prefers to be more like a woman. But I don't know if they're gay, or is it like Eddie Izzard, where it's just, you know, or like wearing bras and knickers and stuff, and then you take them off and you're a bloke again.
Which is ironic that Eddie Izzard is now trans and has come out as Susie Izzard. So...
I don't know how committed they are. I don't know if you get different levels of commitment. But at the end of the day, how much... you know, I suppose I'll be looking for little signs of blokage. Is that him? That's mental. That is proper mental, isn't it? What's her name?
Vivian.
Vivian's a possible man's name as well, isn't it?
Is it?
It's a good name, that. And it's almost like she's not trying to con anyone. Because it's like, well, my name's Vivian. You should have known. It's good.
Hi.
How you doing?
Hello.
I'm Carl. Vivian.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, I'm not bad, yeah. Just,
Good.
that's
What we
weird.
planning
I don't know. What's the plan? What are we planning on doing?
today? Actually, I'm going to the nail shop and then do my nail. Hello. Hi, สวัสดีค่ะเรานะคะ This one is Hello. Hello, anyone here? ไม่อยู่ไหมคะ Have a seat.
It's quite nice, this.
Yeah. She do well.
Is this how it starts?
Are you gay?
No, I've got a girlfriend, 17 years.
I mean, come right out with it.
It's a good question. I'm sat here having my nails done. I mean, you know, fair play. Have you all had everything done? Have all three of you had everything removed?
Me, Nam, is gone. Everything gone.
Right. So you could still change your mind?
If anyone love me in this way. So I am what I am. Love my dog, something like that.
Are you going out with a man at the moment?
Yeah.
A straight man?
Yes. Of
He's
course.
not.
Yes.
He's not.
Yeah, when we go out in the night time, we met some guy and then maybe he comes say, hello, hey, how are you? What's up?
Well, if he talks like that, he's definitely gay. If he goes, hello, how's it going? He's gay. Of course he's gay. He is.
Trust me.
Trust me.
Just surprised how good it is. If I was here and I walked past Vivian, I wouldn't double take or anything. I was expecting to, I don't know. Even the voice isn't manly, is it? It's sort of high-pitched, the way she moves about, the way she holds herself when she's stood. It is like the real thing, isn't it? You don't get that at home. At home, if there's a bloke with a dress on, you go, it's a bloke with a dress. There's no, oh, is it? Is it not? Yes, it is. Big hands, airy legs, big eyebrows, moustache sometimes. It sort of made me think, well, what is the difference between a man and a woman? If you have the bollocks off, is that it? Is that when the manness ends? It's like you're not a man anymore.
And this is our dressing room.
Big dressing room.
It has made me think, like, if Suzanne said, got something to tell you, I'm a bloke. I would have always thought I'd go, oh, forget it, no, not having that. But I suppose at the end of the day, if it looks like one, it does the job, would it change my view of her? Probably not. Probably not. I'd probably get her to do more stuff. I'd probably say, right, you're a bloke, carry more, carry bags in the supermarket or whatever. Say, do your bit. None of that, oh, I'm a lady, I want flat. Never get hold of the bags. Things are changing. You can still live with me, but come on, pull your weight. I didn't think I'd think this way about it. I thought I'd be like, no, it's silly. But it's proper confused me. Proper confused me.
You want to start to make up?
You just want to do the face, though, yeah? Nothing
Yes.
more than that. No dresses, no dancing about.
Yes, just make up,
face.
just wig.
Yeah.
That's it, okay.
Oh, a wig. You've added a wig. I don't know about the wig, but yeah,
but
we
your
can do
first
a
time
wig.
you must have shave.
No, let's not shave.
Okay.
I think you should shave.
That's kidding no one, is it?
That's why you need to shave.
Wow. Wow, amazing. Do like this. Smile.
I look like, you won't know Dempsey in Makepeace.
You look like Sharon
I don't.
Osbourne.
Sharon Osbourne. That's a good one. And a bit of Aussie.
So, see, I mean, if he did shave off the beard, I mean, you could be fooled. You could be fooled. I've seen some drag queens who, when you look at them, you're like, that is so clearly, a man dressed up as a woman. At the same time, I've seen drag queens who you would never in a million years believe that they were a guy. You would be absolutely convinced that it is a woman. It's incredible the levels you get. Is it sometimes to do with the person and literally like the shape of their face and everything? Or is a lot of it down to the wigs and the makeup and everything? Who knows?
หาทางเข้าก่อน
Oh, it's put on the dress.
I've changed. Travelling the world changes you. It's not bad, is it? I don't think I'd fancy me if it was me looking at this.
I wonder what Ricky's going to think.
Which says that I'm better off being a man, doesn't it?
He surprisingly got into this.
It's not glamorous, though, is it? It's more social club. All right, Jack. Done the lottery. I mean, I haven't done that for years. Anyway, we've all had a laugh. Have you got any makeup remover?
No.
Funny that.
All right, boy. Listen, I know you're looking forward to getting in with those Dolphins in Australia, but as you're in Thailand, I've sorted out something quite special.
Yeah.
I've arranged some training in the art of Thai boxing. And it's with a former champion as well.
This should be good.
So, yeah, you should enjoy that. All right. See you later.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a bad sign, isn't it? So I'm sat here, it's thundering. It's like the start of a horror movie. You know, like when you know there's going to be trouble. The weather goes bad. The lad there, he's only about 12. He looks like he could do me in. All right, I'm Carl.
Wow.
What's your name?
Ning.
Ning.
Yeah.
You took him in or out? Why do we need this for training? This is what I mean. It's not funny, this. I'm meant to be seeing a dolphin.
Huh?
Come to see a dolphin. He's no idea, though, has he? He hasn't been told what I'm here for.
Hands up. Aha, good, that's good. Go, 1, 2. Left, right, left, right.
What?
Left, right. Quickly, man. Here.
Oh, that hurt a bit.
1, 2.
What the fuck? What's he doing in here?
Yes, my friend. No problem. Don't care. Do it. Go, come on. 5, stand your foot, man.
fuck off.
5, man. One more, 5, go. 1, 2,
Ding, ding, ding,
now.
ding, ding.
4, yeah.
This is normal.
5.
This shouldn't be happening. This didn't happen in Bucky.
Hey, man, you have to do now.
Bucky's bite me.
Is
this a problem?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
many's that?
3. Okay.
You all right?
When I get home, Suzanne thinks I've got carpet burns. That's good. What have you been up to in Thailand? Right, that's it, innit? That's it. If we just get in the van and go, just say that's great, that. I'm gonna go and look at some temples or something now. We're in Thailand. Fucking hell.
With the thunder and lightning.
Steve sent me a text saying he hoped I enjoyed the Thai boxing training and said he's organised a little fight for me so I can put my new skills into practice.
I was hoping for this.
Good luck with that. P.S. It's blindfolded Thai boxing. So it's what I did today, blindfolded.
I mean, that's probably a good thing for Cole. He doesn't
I'm
get
going
to
to
see
go
coming.
more and more mental as the series goes on. Idiot in a coma.
Oh my God!
I'm getting in a ring with someone who's going to kick me head in, and what worries me is he doesn't know how bad I am. He's going to keep going. My eyes might be rolling into the back of my head. You won't know, because they're covered. It's a bit Russian roulette-ish, isn't it?
There's a fan of the ref into there.
You stop,
I was going to see it on his nose. Oh no.
I've watched Thai boxing on the telly, and normally anything goes. You can use your hands, your fists, your wrist, your head, your elbows, your feet, your knees, and yet in this, I can't use my eyes. Dangerous, this. I mean, what's going on? I'm meant to be in Australia seeing dolphins, and I'm in Thailand getting my head kicked in. Brilliant.
What's the point of it? No, because it could be that you end up tackling the ref, and then the other guy just accidentally tramples on you, and if he gets you in the worst place, he can kind of, I don't know, injure you really badly, maybe knock you out by literally stepping on you, and you go, ding, 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 here's the winner.
If that was a reasonable thing to do, blind people would be doing Thai boxing. But I've never seen that. If they were blind and they did it, I'd go, well, fair play to them. They haven't got much sport, have they? Blind. I've never seen blind people doing anything. I don't think they really go out, do they? Only to take the dog a walk, if anything.
All right, mate. How's it going? Hope you enjoyed the blindfolded boxing. You've probably got a few aches and pains, so as a little treat, I've arranged a massage for you.
Oh, yes.
Hard work, reward. All right?
Please say Department of Correction, Ministry of Justice. Okay.
Well, they've sent me to a prison for a massage. Just never heard of it. I mean, yeah, I know the thing that, you know, when people have been to prison, they come out and you give them little jobs to do, but it's not normally sort of hands-on stuff, is it?
Yeah.
It's meant to be relaxing, having a massage. And yet I could have a murder around my neck. These are massive. What sort of massage is it? Why do they need that access? I suppose they've got to have a bit of help for when they get out. But, I mean, surely there's a line when she's not going to be babysitting tonight. Surely. Why do you need your arse doing? You don't get stress in your arse, do you?
Wow.
When you know they're in prison, you do want to know a little bit more detail, really. Just little things. How long have they been in? You know. Did anyone die? Did you do it on purpose? I think that's 3 fair questions, isn't it?
Yeah.
We're having a game of fucking Twister. Could have Charles Manson rubbing me legs. You see, this is why she shouldn't be doing it. I don't know what she's in here for.
Oh, that didn't sound good.
Fuck's sake. How come he's not getting this?
Cheers.
Are you having a relaxing time?
Not really, not when. I mean, I don't know if she was a murderer or not.
Prison, Carl, is about rehabilitation. It's not just about punishment. It's about making people feel that they can go back into society and function and do a job like normal people.
If anyone's watching this and they want to work in the beauty business and they're thinking, oh, I want to do massages and all that business, I'll go and whack someone on the head with a hammer. It doesn't send out the right signal. She dropped a bollock. She messed up in her life. Got to pay for it. You can't stay Jack the Ripper. What do you want to do? Make some muffins? Go on, then open a bakery. You've got a killer on the loose who's going, oh, I'd love to rub people's necks. Get out.
Listen, Ricky and I know how much you love animals, so we've arranged a little treat for you. You're visiting King Cobra Village. But don't worry, we've got like 3 medics, we've got ambulances, so you'll be absolutely fine.
Wow. He's not going to do well with this.
How many snakes are there? Well, there's going to be a lot, isn't there? It's a snake village.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand why they let them take over. I shouldn't be going in there. I wouldn't if I was here on holiday. I'd go, it's dangerous. That's a warning, that. The fact we have to take medics with us says to me we shouldn't be going there.
He's got a point.
Mr. Poley, good to see you. I noticed you lost fingers.
King Cobra.
King Cobra.
King Cobra.
How close should I get?
I'd stay back a bit.
Oh, Jesus, it's big, isn't it?
Oh, my God.
Fucking hell, what's that on the roof? Watch that. Right, stop, stay. Is that one deadly? Could that kill me?
Yes, have venom.
So is this the one that took the fingers away?
Yes.
That's the one. And yet you still love it?
He's my friend. Anyone can touch this king cobra.
No, it's not worth the risk. 10 fingers. Keep it that way. It's getting a more deadly, bigger one out. Well, when I first turned up, I saw he had fingers missing. You kind of think, oh, that's a shame, I feel sorry for him or whatever, but then you realise this is why he lost them. I just don't understand. Is there really nothing else to do around here?
Are the snakes happy? They're not keeping them in horrible cages, poking them and annoying them.
It's a killer one. I mean, I don't understand why you're worrying about them.
I'm worried that these animals are being annoyed or teased or exploited or in any way stressed.
I don't think they were that stressed. And I tell you why. Okay. Whilst one was sort of dancing about, it farted. Who was that? That's a snake. I thought it was him. I mean, I was blown away by it. Really, to the point of I had no idea they even had an arse. It was there. No, but I thought the fart was a human thing. It's something to do with like arse cheeks or whatever. The snake is smooth.
What are you talking about? I thought the fart was a human thing. What does that mean?
It's that thing of, if you're scared of your boss, imagine them naked. I was scared of the snake. Once it farted, it was like, why am I worried about this?
Carl, your boss is Rupert Murdoch, so
How many times have you imagined Rupert Murdoch? Okay, are you imagining now?
He probably is.
Well, yeah, because you've put it in there.
What does it look like?
Like a tortoise without a shell on. It takes out of you, that, you know. Messing about near sort of dangerous animals and that. I mean, they can kill you, them snakes. So they offered me some food, and I thought, yeah, I could do with that. You know, my energy level's low and all that. I saw chickens roaming around. I thought, I quite fancy some chicken. I said, yeah, I'd love some food. Turns out it's ant eggs that we're going to eat.
Okay.
Bloody hell. Ants.
Oh.
Fucking bastards. Fuck off.
Whoa.
God. That's how much it hurts. Do you know what I mean? You feel it. You don't even know it's there. Keep. Christ, I've got spoons and not chopsticks. That's a tiny... Right, let me show you this. I didn't know it was there. I felt the bite, right? Look at the size of it. It's tiny. It's not even big, and I'm feeling it. But then again, I'm eating its brother.
Oh, it's children.
You can't get annoyed with them. What's that? Chuck it all in. Mix in. Little bit of wasp's garnish.
Wasp garnish.
Another one.
Fuck coi.
Hey?
Fuck coi.
Fuck. The fuck is...
Fuck.
Fuck is chop. Chop.
Fuck.
Dumb fuck. Hang on a minute. This is a joke. That is a joke. Dumb fuck. Okay.
Wow, what a spread.
Take legs off, yeah? Yeah. It's weird, isn't it? I'm more worried about having some rice cooked in dirty water. So I'm eating these. I'm not going to set my lead from you. You're a lunatic. A finger buffy. With him. I mean, I thought I was only going to be in Thailand for a day or so, you know, just waiting for the next connecting flight to Australia, but it said I'm here for a few more days. I'm just wandering around like a loon, looking for stuff to see. I don't know if there's anything worth showing you. I mean, I found this little garden with a 5-foot knob in it. I don't know. I haven't seen that on telly before. What is it? Some sort of fertility shrine. It's like a warehouse for knobs. I've never seen so many. I mean, where do you get these from? Who's making these? It's someone's job to knock these up.
Please take one back for Ricky.
And the weird thing is, I mean, with fertility and all that, it's not about the knob anyway. It's the bollocks. Yet there's no bollocks. There's a little pair there. Oh, a couple there. But I don't know if that's just there to balance it so it doesn't roll off.
He's kind of got a point, isn't he? I mean, when you think about it, and I mean, you have to really think about it, and I don't think I've ever thought about it up until this point. So it's almost it's weird, but it's almost like, so trying to not be crude here, the shaft is the aeroplane, but the testes are the engines. Do you get where I'm coming from? Blame Carl on this one. He's the one who put that idea in my mind.
You got a knob here with legs and bollocks. But other than that, it's just the knob. Stuck a monkey on one over here. It's a little knob with a monkey on it. mix it up a bit. Oh, I mean, I think it's odd how people have gnomes in the garden.
True.
And then you see this, and that's the thing with Thailand. It's like, that's weird, we'll go weirder. Going to a museum, local museum in Bangkok. It's in a hospital, which is already weird. A medical museum. But then again, it's not a normal museum, is it? Look at it. They've got a dead body of a murderer sat in a baking tray in a sort of a wooden wardrobe with the door shut with sellotape on the 3rd floor of a hospital.
Rape
We
murderer.
have Madden Two Swords, don't we, where you go in, packed with tourists, looking at models of Kylie Minogue and David Beckham. Thailand, real dead people in
Which is weird. To think that you are looking at, I don't know, I mean, if that is literally the body, you guess you're saying that you're looking at the mummy of a rapist and a murderer. That it's one thing to have a garden full of, penile statues. Another thing to literally display the body of a murderer and a rapist. That's weird.
boxes.
I'm with Carl on that one.
They'll always go one better. Just heads everywhere. Good God.
Skull carcass.
There's half a head. But you see, I'd have something like that. I don't know if I'd ever get sick of looking at it. For me, that's an ideal bookend thing. Like that, books in the middle. And there's more chance of me wanting to look at that than any of the books that are in the middle of it.
And what's the pixelated bits? If anyone knows, let me know.
Well, Thailand's doing me head in a little bit, if I'm honest. You know, I thought I was only going to be here for a couple of days before heading off to see Dolphins in Australia. But if I'm here this amount of time, I might as well get out of the city and see a bit of the country. I've heard there's a place called Monkey Town, and I love a monkey, me, so it'd be mad not to see it. So far, I've done everything that Ricky and Steve have wanted me to do. Things that I never thought I'd do in my life. So I'm just, what a better time to do what I want to do for a change. See some monkeys. Look at him, he's waiting already. He loves them, doesn't it? Look at it, it's got his hand there wanting more before it's finished eating. No, that's it now. Jesus Christ! Hey, see that then? They're not daft, are they? It's weird, isn't it, how you see them on the telly and everything and you think, oh, they're good. But when you're with them and they're being a bit sort of pushy and annoyed, I mean, it is a hot day, so they're probably a bit irritable. Sick of nuts. No. Is he working with the bloke who's selling them? Piss off.
You're right.
What's he doing? Let's see. Don't leave me alone when it has these. It won't be used to the flavour. Oh, well, we'll never know. Look at him. Reading it first. What an idiot.
Like, get out of the way.
Classic Attenborough.
My Buster Bunch.
Never saw him getting his crisps nicked. That's the thing, you see. He makes animals out to be really nice and friendly. This is the truth. I was mugged before I came in. I felt sorry for King Kong. But think about it. If this is what it was like, running riot, nicking crisps, climbing up Empire State Building, I can understand why they said enough's enough here. I mean, they're everywhere you look. It's not just in these grounds. On a block of flats over there, they've taken over like squatters. I don't know. That's like, that one's me, and that's Ricky and Steve there. There's Ricky on top of me, winding me up. And when I'm sick of it.
Which one's Steve?
The one in the corner there, playing with itself. There's Ricky. Let's do another series. Well, I'd rather not. Well, come on. What we'll do is we'll send you off again and we'll do fuck all. Why do monkeys have red arses? Had a packet of Monster Munch. Spicy. Little shit.
like a weird sort of dream.
I know. They were nicking me out, me glasses. Do you know you say you shouldn't give monkeys jobs? I think, honest to God, they've got to. They've got to give them something to do. They used to have them in films a lot, they had them in teabag adverts, and now they've got nothing to do.
No, but Carl, we've been through this, right? Those chimps in the PG Tips advert, you really think they were removable?
Right.
It was just a stunt. They didn't really have those jobs. This is so mixed up.
It's not.
This is amazing.
Don't wish for anything. It's never what you think. Actually, think of the things you least want to do, and the chances are you'll be happier with it. That's what I've learned.
All right, boy. I know you're on your way to Australia now. Just wanted to tell you about a very slight change of plan. I know you would never eat to swim with dolphins, and you're right, I suppose it is a bit boring. So we've done a little tweak. You're swimming with sharks.
Oh!
All right, see you later.
Oh! That's different.
I thought it was meant to be my bucket list. Things that I want to do before I die. They keep changing the rules. Came all the way here to see dolphins. That ain't happening. It's sharks. Nothing's really been what I thought it was going to be on this trip, has it? Meeting blokes that are women. Thought I'd like monkeys. They attacked me. Now it's dolphins. Thought I was going to see something friendly. Now I'm seeing something nasty. Sharks. Most deadliest thing on the planet. Have a swim with it. Long way to come to lose a leg. You are having a laugh, aren't you? Look at the holes in it. It's not going to protect me from a bloody man-eater.
I mean, what kind of shark are we talking?
I'm call Steve.
Hello?
Steve, it's Carl. I got a message from Ricky saying I'm not seeing dolphins, I'm seeing sharks. Why's that been changed? It's meant to be my bucket list, this.
The thing is, Carl, like you said in the past, mate, anyone can swim with dolphins. It's a bit dull, a bit boring.
Yeah.
You wouldn't do it.
But no.
So I just think we thought, yeah, fair point, Carl.
Steve, you wouldn't even fit in the cage, mate.
They would get a larger cage for me. That's not the point. The point is the experience.
Honestly, I've seen sturdier shopping trolleys.
Carl, they're not going to let you get in the sea with any sea creature without you being protected. And, dolphins, sharks, the same sort of neighbourhood, isn't it, really?
No, it's not. It's totally opposite ends of the scale here. The friendliest thing in the world, the most dangerous. Harmless, armless.
I've got lots going on here, mate. I'm going to have to love you and leave you. I'm really up against it.
Right, I might not do it then, just so you know. Don't be moaning when I get back.
No, Carl.
Don't be moaning. Yeah, you get on with what you got to do. Yeah, you get on with what you got to do then, like you say. But I'm telling you now, I might not do it. I'll get on the boat and I'll go out and have a look. But there's no way that I'm getting this thing that I've seen. Honestly, it's small in a telephone box.
Hey there.
How you doing?
Is this Carl?
Yeah.
Andrew.
And
Rodney.
Rodney.
Yeah. Yeah, great.
Carl.
You can get in our starter cage.
It's still not that filled in. Why? It looks unfinished. I mean, that isn't left like that, is it? That there?
Yeah. They can maybe get their nose in. We can get there overnight to get a bit of sleep and hit it early tomorrow morning.
We're doing overnight?
Yeah. In the morning, we hop you into the cage.
I don't understand why we've got to be on a boat all night. The sharks are in the sea. We're on the sea. Let's have a look at them. Let's go home. Why are we hanging around?
Because you want to be there for the early morning. That's why. Yeah, the nighttime and the early mornings is obviously when they're more likely to be around, more so than the daytime. Obviously, you don't want to do it at night because you want visibility. So you want to do it as late as you can in the morning so that you've got the visibility, but also you can actually hopefully have them around.
See, they don't just nip. That's the thing. If one gets me, it's not just your finger, is it? There's never a friendly shark, is there? You know, you got Flipper, that was a dolphin, but sharks are always dangerous. Jaws, Shark Attack 1, 2 and 3. 3 films there. There was a chance for him to get friendly. Didn't. An angry shark for 3 films. Finding Nemo. Even the shark in Finding Nemo would have your head off. Didn't make it friendly. That was a cartoon for kids. It was still the grumpy one, the dangerous one. They give them all names to make them seem more friendly. I think one's called Moo. It's got a patch on it. It looks a bit like a cow. One's called Kiwi. Another one's called Knuckle or something. But that's what we do, innit, as humans. We like to give everything a little name to make it less frightening. We're going to get to a point when doctors say, oh, you've got a little colony of cancer in your left bollock. Timmy the tumour. It's just always that chance, isn't there, of something going a bit tits up. Good Jesus.
Whoa.
It's like he knows that someone's about to get in who doesn't know what they're doing. We've got a meal here. Word's getting out. He said they're all circling. I mean, is it worth me getting in? Can't you just get in and film it and have me looking down on it?
Oh, the chum.
I mean, is that one of the last customers they had? Get in, you'll be fine. Well, send that back home to the family. Here's Frank. Legs in first, yeah?
Legs in first.
One of these big great whites came up and grabbed me around the chest, and I'll tell you what I've got in here is a photograph taken on the operating table.
A great
this
white?
This is after they stitched me up in hospital.
Jesus.
Oh, my God.
They took a photograph of me before they stitched me up. See those individual teeth marks?
Damn.
And the chances of this happening to you or anybody else is so small.
Yeah, but someone would have said that to you before it happened to you.
That's right, but records are meant to be broken.
Hey, man.
Hello. Better? Look at my eyes.
Better?
Can you see my eyes?
Yeah, they're still there.
They don't look normal though, do they? Really heavy.
So passing out for a second. Right, Darth Vader.
Look on the head of the elephant man. Just a big heavy head. Why does he keep doing this when it's time to get in? Jesus.
You're doing pretty well there. Keep going, slowly go down.
He wants to get out. Just feeling a bit ropey. Just feel a bit shitty.
If you'd like to get out, we can sit you on the edge. Yeah, okay.
Just don't want to be sick in this.
Yeah, you don't want that. I mean, at the very least, he got in. That's the start. I don't know if he's ever dived before.
I'm happy in here. I'm in the toilet because everything I need is in here, isn't it? Toilet in case I'm sick. And a cup of soup. Loads of people have wrote in here. Great trip, excellent crew, great boat. It is, but at the end of the day, he's sticking this on me. The big baby grow. I can't move properly. I feel trapped. Can't breathe. Then you chuck a shark in the mix. He's the only one who's got it right. Look, Richard. Sick. I agree with him. This soup, it's been the happiest moment. I mean, isn't that a good thing that my life is really happy and I feel content just by having a cup of soup? Surely that is a good thing that I don't need to chase.
Diabetes.
That's more what I'm into. Little puppy, floppy ears. Oop. Right then, well, come on then, if I've got to do it, let's just get it on and done with.
Okay, we're ready to go.
I'm just going to apologise straight off. I've just knocked the microphone off. I don't know if you can still hear me or not, but I will come back to this point if there is an issue. Bear with me. Fuck, where's that gone? Fingers crossed, all well.
This is mental, this. I can see him. Doesn't look happy. It's hard to think when you're in here. Clear your mind of all the, problems with the boiler. Bills that need paying. The leak under the kitchen sink. All goes to the back of your mind, doesn't it? This is like when you're driving, you get a wasp in the car. Can't relax. Good God, that's the biggie. It's coming towards us. That is massive. The size of a sofa. Good God! Oh, good Jesus! Wanna go home?
Oh, that's how we end it. Okay, so did Carl get in? I don't know. We'll find out next time, I'm sure. Okay, so interesting that they changed tact there and went for the Sharks rather than the Dolphins. So I have never been swimming with sharks. I have swum with dolphins by complete accident. And it wasn't like, where dolphins in captivity in like a water park or anything like that. It was in the wild. So I did a dive, a scuba dive. I love scuba diving. Honestly, I think the first time I did a scuba dive, I was about 14, I think I was, in Tunisia, and I did it, and my sister was there. We've done dives since, and I've done dives with groups and stuff. And I did a dive where we were quite far out and everything, and we kind of swam through this like underwater cave and everything, and it was kind of like a tunnel. And I tell you what, that was quite nervous because I looked in and I was like, this is very narrow, but unlike like Carl there, where he's got one of those masks where you can obviously hear and everything, it was just one of the normal ones where you've got the mask over your eyes and then you've got a regulator in your mouth. So all you can go and blow bubbles or up and all that kind of stuff. So I was just like, I'm gonna trust this guy and everything. And it was kind of a bit nervous at one point because you're like, oh, I can literally feel my scuba tank literally scraping on the tunnel. So I was quite nervous. So it was a big relief when I finally got through to the other side. And what made it even more magical, you get to this other side, and I just came out in like the most amazing scene. Literally, I was one of the last few to come out through this tunnel, and the group was ahead of us, and there was, I want to say, 6, 7, 8 dolphins, literally wild bottlenose dolphins, just literally swimming around and circling. So going back to what we were talking about, the intelligence aspect of it, So I did feel like there was a moment that they kind of swam up. I mean, it's sort of like face to face kind of things. Like the nose was like almost like touching my mask and everything, and it then sort of like turned. I don't know if it's turned its head or it just moved its body or whatever. And so we were kind of eye to eye in a way. And I just remember looking into its eye, just thinking, like, you get this, don't you? It's the weirdest feeling. I don't know how to describe it any better than that. It is the weirdest emotion to have, when you're literally staring into the eyes of this animal. I mean, the closest that most of us are going to get to it is looking at, a dog or a cat or something. So to see this aquatic mammal, this creature, you're just like, wow. And it just continued to play around us. And we almost like played fetch in a way at one point. It broke off, I don't know, like a bit of coral or something. It sort of swam towards us, like in its mouth, and like in a way that a dog does. It sort of indicated that it wanted to play. And obviously you can't throw underwater, of course, but I sort of like let go of it and just let it drop and everything, and it swam down, it picked up and it brought it back up again. So yeah, so surreal, so surreal. I get why people would want to swim with dolphins. I think there's going to be very few that get the experience that I had of swimming with dolphins. That, like, there's no amount of going into a water park or anything like that and you get that same level. It's a completely different thing when they're in their own environment. Now, I kind of said about the whole controversy around them. I personally am not a fan of having animals in captivity in general. I get it from a conservation point of view, absolutely. You want to, especially if you've got endangered creatures and things, and you want to help protect them and everything like that. That's fair enough. It's the whole gawking aspect of it. That's why I'm like, I'm not so keen on it. I have been to some aquatic parks where it is it's a term, I think they term it as almost like semi-captivity or temporary captivity, where, I mean, in this instance, it will typically relate to things like orcas, or otherwise known as killer whales, and dolphins and things like that, where the park sort of, it connects to the ocean, and effectively you can like open up the gates and let them, go back into the wild if they want to. If they want to come back in, that is the choice of them, and a lot of these creatures, they are literally tagged, so they can kind of track them and monitor them, obviously from a scientific point of view, so we can kind of understand them a bit more. And from what the person was telling me in one of these places is, from the data, they often do like to go out at certain times of the years. So they don't know whether it is for a mating purpose or for something else, but they do often come back, and whether it is because, they're being treated nicely in this park, or if it's for some other reason, who knows? I mean, only these scientists, these very clever marine biologists and things are probably going to know more than I will. But that I like as an idea, when, it's basically, it's their choice at the end of the day. I think everyone should have a choice. But yeah, from a conservation point of view, I don't mind it so much. Just having them in captivity for captivity's sake, to attract people to zoos and stuff like that. Although again, I guess, in a lot of cases, a lot of scientific work is going on and zoology and all this kind of stuff. And in a way that you kind of need the paying public to kind of come into, I guess, fund, the knowledge and the research. So it's a very grey area. Let me know your viewpoints down below without getting too, hamstrung on it. As for the rest of it, I think the one thing I really wanted to just briefly touch on was this whole thing about the ladyboys. I don't know if the term ladyboys has become a word that is disliked in the same way that, for example, like going back to last week when we had the dwarf village in China, dwarf or dwarfism or people with dwarfism, is generally seen as acceptable, especially by people within the community, whereas the term midget is not considered acceptable. And I wonder whether the term ladyboy, especially in Thailand, which is, I mean, to be perfectly fair, in the UK, if you see a trans person, you think that is a trans woman or trans man or whatever, rather than thinking that's a ladyboy. It's not a term that really gets used in the UK so much, and I think the only times I ever hear about it is when it's used in connection to Bangkok and Thailand and everything. So it's an interesting phrase. I mean, I think I was in a theatre, backstage of a theatre once, and I saw a poster up on the wall, and it was a show that had been touring. I think it was literally called The Ladyboys of Bangkok or something like that. It was basically a drag show. And so, whether it's a term, again, that is considered acceptable or not, maybe by people in that community from that kind of area, maybe to them it's acceptable. Other people may go, it's not a phrase I'm comfortable using. Again, I don't really know. I would personally err on the side of I'm not that keen on it as a phrase. But that's often one of those very heavy stereotypes that Thailand is known for, those of the trans community. Yeah, and I wonder why that particular country tends to seemingly suggest that there's more of that community. Is it because it's a more respectable country and they're much more open and willing to people of that community? Again, if anyone knows anything, let me know. I would be interested to learn more. I'm a very open person and I like to learn new things, and understanding other cultures is something I'm very keen on. So everyone, please let me know your thoughts from this latest episode. Please do subscribe if you're new, turn on notifications. And if you'd like to support me further, you can do so over on Patreon, where you can get early access and other benefits as well. But until next time, my name's Kevin. I'm a geek, and you've been watching Kevin the Geek. Goodbye.